Alright guys, we're back. BigPoppaTMo here. We're playing some Mortal Online 2, and we are about to get into the crafting. We have brought back our 200 dapple wood and about 500 cotton so that we can go ahead and make a few things. We've walked up to the crafting tables and it's telling us how to go about basic crafting. Crafting a weapon requires several steps to start. Hold R to open the weapon crafting window, then left click on the type of handle you want to use from there. Add material to the grip material slot by right-clicking material in your inventory. Keep in mind, weapon grips can only be made from certain materials like silk, cotton, wool, fur, and leather. Do the same for the material you want to use as the core, which for a sword represents the guard and pommel. Left-click on your desired weapon head, and lastly, right-click in material in your inventory to add to weapon head material slot. Make your new weapon, hold down left-click on the hold click or hold to craft to start. All right, so we need to actually walk up to one of the tables and we are going to click on the handle. We want to do a turned hilt. Need to right click on that, right click on that. We want to do a heavy short blade. And we are going to make a dapple wood sword. Then we are going to hold to craft. Just made our very first sword. It's not very sharp and dangerous, but it's start. Let's see what it looks like by pressing tab. Open your inventory, character menu, then right click on your new sword to equip it. Press X to draw the sword and tab to close the windows. Alright, so tab. Right click on the weapon to equip it. X to draw it out. Alright, now we need to open up the inventory and the character window again and X out of those. I know it's kind of dumb, but that's how you do it. So find the vendor. So we need to buy ourselves a new skill book. Follow the marker to find the vendor. We're going to X sheath our weapon. Now the wooden sword is not the best in the world. But it does have its uses. Alright, so would you gather can be traded to vendors for other items, trade with vendor, hold R while targeting them. Basic crafting, got it. Alright, so in order to do that, let's go ahead and talk to the book vendor.
See what I have for you.
We want to buy a book from him.
Only the best for you.
Alright, now we need to open our inventory and character window. And then we need to put the book there. So tab for that, right click that, close that. All right, so now we are reading a book. Now we need to go find the granite mine. Now, here's one of the interesting things about this. So this book right here is going to slowly but surely add to our short blade heads crafting. Now there's an important thing here. We're going to go back to the center of town and I'm going to show you an interesting thing. Books are super important. And you're going to want to read as many books as you can. So from here, the center of town, we're going to walk through here. We're going to go back to this building right here. This is the library. Combat librarian. Common librarian. Crafting librarian and the magic librarian. Go to the common librarian first.
I have what you're looking for.
And you want to look through all of these. So they have books that will passively increase your stats on things. Some of these are very, very important. Some of them not so much. Taming, creature control, those are kind of important later. But this one right here, reading, 10 silver.
Thank you.
buy that one. That is a book that teaches you how to read books better. So when you go there, stop trading that one. And we want to start reading that one. My intelligence went up and I'm reading that book. I'm more concerned with being able to read better than I am with making those hits. I can always go back and do that. But first, while I'm running around doing everything, I want to learn how to read better. It's the Derek Zoolander Center for Kids That Don't Read So Good, but want to. Now, again, coming back through here. Maryland Roses are back. Since we're in town, we're going to do this real quick. Alright, those Maryland Roses have been defeated. My reading just went up to level 7. Okay. Notice there are some carrots back. Might as well grab them. Grab the cabbage while we're here, too. Now, you can eat this stuff raw, but it will make you sick. So just bear that in mind. Okay, those have been depleted. Let's come over here. That one's depleted. You can also just sell these things to the vendors for a little bit of quick cash. Don't really recommend it early on, because it doesn't really make you much. All right, we're going to store that stuff there. Now, we don't really want this piece of crap because it's just a piece of crap. What you can use them for is you can take those out into the woods and whack trees with them and use them as a harvest tool. So actually, let's grab that real quick and I'll show you. Because we have to go find the mine. Now, ironically, we were right over by the mine before, where I showed you how to do the cooking of the water last episode. Right back where we're going. Now, you can get granite at a bunch of different places. It's pretty much all over the place, but we have to go to the mine for this because it's part of the tutorial. Alright, walk up to the granite rock and hold R to start mining. Got it. Alright, but what we want to do here first is we want to take that sword off and we'll put the dapplewood one in. Walk up to the granite. Hold R to start whacking. if you're going to make a bunch of crap tools or crap weapons to help level up your crafting levels, might as well use them to harvest materials, because everything does have a durability and it does eventually break. But our petrology is going up. My weapon is broken. See, that didn't take very long at all. Alright, so we got that. We only got 87 granum out of it. What we're going to do is we're going to use the axe. Now the other thing, once you hold down the R to start mining, you can AFK it. As long as your equipment continues to function, you'll be fine. But our granum lore is going up, our mining is going up, and our petrology is going up. Constitution also went up, and my strength will go up, and my combat maneuver. Rock here currently mining is almost depleted. Gotcha. Move to another rock. Continue mining. Gotcha. Don't keep sitting there whacking at one that's almost depleted at the granum mine. Because you'll just break your tool. And we are going to move to a different spot. This looks good. And for the basic crafting, we need 500 granum. I'm not going to sit here and mine a whole bunch of granum beyond that. We can do that at any point in time. Igneous rock increased to 10. Alright. Got our granum. Now, for base crafting, we need to go get the Nitrate Crystals. Alright. To do that, we need to go up here. Now, these guys are just going to be on the ground. And we only need 50 of these. So remember, it was telling you that you needed 50 of these and 500. So it's a 10-to-1 ratio. Now we need to go back and find that device. Now the reason I said make sure that you pay attention to the fact that it's 10-to-1 is you could have 500 of both in your inventory and come down and use this thing. And if you just dump it all in there, it will use it all. Won't give you anything more. Alright, we gotta come down here to the extraction. We gotta process that. Alright, so we gotta go there. Hold that down. Put the granum pile in. Hold to start the extraction. And that's gonna take a moment. So you have to wait for it. It does not take long. It only takes about 10 seconds. There you go. Got that. So you get flakestone from it. It's fairly small. Make enough for a shield frame. Alright, so we need to make more dapple wood, or get more dapple wood and more cotton. I only got 200 dapple wood, so we actually need to go back and get more dapple wood. Which are, of course, the orange trees back here, red trees. When you see another plant, might as well grab it. It's depleted. It does everything by like little clusters. I don't know exactly how far away the clusters are. It doesn't really show you very well. Alright, let's get a decent sized applewood tree. Now, like I said, the game is pretty grindy. When you're doing crafting, you're going to spend a decent amount of time gathering these things. Now, once you get to the mainland, once you get to Maryland, there are pickaxes, there are harvesting tools that you can get from the vendors. They don't have them here, though. You're going to be using the common tools. But this is going to take a minute. But the cool thing is, like I said, I'm doing this hands off. I held down the R and just let it go. So as long as it doesn't deplete the resource, you can AFK it. Reading is currently up to 12. That's awesome. Material lore up to 71. Now, when you click on different things, like extractions at 49, butcheries at 49, basic ore extractions up to 6, intermediate ore extractions, advanced ore extractions, those can all be brought up by reading a set of different books too. So lots of different things on that. And then there's also action skills. Gathering wood cuttings up to 26, mining is at 15. You can check all of your different stats on those things. And it will even show you how much it's going up by. Now, one thing to look out for, though, when you're doing this, every once in a while you come up here and there'll be a red warning here that says that things have the allocation error or something like that. I can't remember what it was. It normally is when you max out something. Once you max out to the 1200, there'll be a button that you can push that it will automatically reset everything for you. It's trying to put points where they don't belong. Just click on the red button. But there are literally a ton of things to do here. All right, we have all the dapple wood we need. Now we need to go get some more cotton, and that is, of course, on the way back. We have scared the pig. I do need to do a little bit of research into taming, because I would like to be able to tame a pig. Put some bags on him, let him carry all my stuff. All right, we're going to gather up some more cotton. We'll get about 300. That'll be good. Then we gotta go find the shield crafting station. Ooh, regular pig. Failed to tame the pig. But you know what? Don't you run away from me. Come here. Never hurts to have some pig carcass. Because that gave us leather. Now, one of the other things that I haven't done yet is I haven't actually whacked any of the other trees. So this is whitewood, different type of tree. Gave us whitewood lore. That's gray wood. Wrong button. That gave us gray wood lore. So look for the different types of trees too. Because different materials can be used for different things. Alright, well that's good enough for now. Not every type of plant can be gathered. Alright, now you got the shield crafting station. Boop. Got to do the same thing with this. Grab that. We'll make a round shield, small round shield. For that we needed, and then for the flat boss, we need to use the flake stone. Hold to craft that. See, now we have a shield. And of course you need to open them both back up again and close them down. Alright, so we have completed the tutorials. So here's the thing. That's it. That's all it teaches you how to do. Basically in an hour and a half, I've gone through the entire tutorial. But it doesn't tell you even how to get out of here. So just bear that in mind, that the tutorial is not the most informative. It does teach you the basics of building and crafting and everything else like that, but it doesn't really give you the rest of everything you need to do. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to empty out all of our inventory. Keep that stuff on us. We're pretty good. We got 4 gold on us. We're not doing too bad. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thanks again for all the love and support. You guys have been absolutely amazing. If you haven't already, make sure you give it a thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you a thing. It means the world to me. Hit that notification. Get notified every time I post new content or go live. Until next time, guys. Go kill your own damn pigs.